So you guys have to let me know if you can hear me. When you come in, let me know. I have multiple things I want to do today. Multiple. Because last week I didn't really get to go live. I just we were on a road trip, and it was fun. I'll just wait for people to come in. Yeah, I did not. I mean, I did a live last Friday, but it was very short because we were traveling. So, yeah, you guys, I appreciate you so much. You bear with me because I am suffering really bad from a migraine today. So, yeah, if you see this live, you want to pop in, come pop in, say hello, and say hello in the chat. We can visit. I was going to show you a few things that I'm up to, a few things that I started while I was on my trip. We spent the majority, I mean, we had, mornings that we just kind of went very slow. And we had the afternoons and the early evenings, we were kind of on the go. So it was like not like a get up and run type of a thing, It was yeah. It was a mornings were very laid back and relaxed, and then afternoons we I don't know, we just kind of ran around. We found a few things that we wanted to do, and then we would maybe go shopping until the early evening, and that's when we go hiking because it was really hot while we were down in Colorado. Like really hot. It was over 90 every single day. And so my son didn't really want to go hiking until like 6 o'clock in the evening because it was just way too hot. Way too hot to be out hiking during the day. Although it was, because it was shaded there in the mountains, it's not as bad once you get up to the higher elevations. So, and we went up to Pikes Peak. It was a 40-degree temperature switch. So, while I was on vacation, I didn't want to take a large diamond painting with me when we went. So I took one of these smalls from Diamond Art Club. I took this one. So this one. Hi, Tampa. How are you? Aw. How's your day going, Pam? So I didn't want to take a huge diamond painting. It's just too hard to transport them. So I used this bag here. I just use this bag. It's really pretty. I got it from Temu. And I just transported. I took this small with me. It's like a 80s vintage. It's called a mini dazzler. And I've done a couple of them. And I thought it was very ironic. I didn't know that there was going to be enough spaces in this. I didn't do a count. I just took one of these and then I took this and I'm like, well, I'll just have to kit it up while I'm down there. And I couldn't believe it. There was the exact number on here as I needed, as the colors that were in this kit. And they're just little small guys. They're really cute. So I've done, there's just boombox and a Rubik's Cube and a Polaroid. I did the TV, the old vintage TV. It's very cute. I did this one. And then I did this cassette tape. And my kids are like, Mom, what is that? My youngest kids, what is that? Like, yeah, it's way, oh my gosh. Yeah. It was kind of funny, actually. Hi, cutie. So And then I did this VHS tape, and they're like, what was that for? Oh my gosh. I said, well, we had VHS tape players and we would watch movies. That's how we watched movies back in the day, you know? And yeah, they thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, so I've gotten 3 done of this kit. And then I got this Polaroid, which I loved Polaroid. When they came out with the new Polaroids, I loved that my kids, like my daughter wanted one so bad, so I got her one of the newer style Polaroids, and then she just took all sorts of pictures, and she's got like a pin up. I need to get her like a cork board, a big cork board, so that she could just pin up all of her Polaroid pictures that she's taken. But here's the Rubik's Cube, and then here's the boombox. So isn't that cute? So I've got 3 more to do, and I love this little kit here, this little guy here. I mean, I just love it. I love it. So I got them not realizing that they were a little on the small side, actually. But 2 come in a box. So you get this one box. They're very cost affordable. It just like small box storage. And 2 come in it like this, and they got stickers in them. So I got this from Amazon. So that's kind of, I was like, well, I guess I don't know if there's a different number of colors per kit. Like, I don't know. I'll kit one up and just see how it goes. But what I thought was really genius was I can keep them in the little pack here, like this, in the plastic that they came in. But if you look at this, even 3 of them are done, so they're a little thicker. I can set it right there on top, and boom, I got the whole thing kitted up. The whole thing. And it all fits inside of it. I was shocked. So, knowing that, I have this one. And it's so cute. Look at that. It's called Art Supplies, and it's a set of 6. This one's from Diamond Art Club also. So I'm going to look and see how many colors are in this kit here. I haven't even opened it yet, so. But I love it. These edges are pink. Those other edges are green. Let's see how many colors are in it. And what I love about them too is I love special, the special drills where there's like rhinestones or ABs or borealis diamonds, and then there's fairy dust. These are all fairy dust. Every one of the colors that's in this is all fairy dust. And it looks like this kit has 27. So it might not be enough for one. There are 7 times 3. Is that 21? So this is not going to be big enough to kit this one up. But yeah, they are. And you know what's really cool about it, Tampa? They go so quick. So if you're going to start out with something, I would recommend doing something like this, or a very small diamond painting if you want to learn. And I'll send you that Diamond Dots one, that Snoopy one. I also have this one, the birds. Got the birds too. And so I didn't kit that one up either. But I can probably find just a few bottles. I mean, it's not going to take much to kit this up. I just, you know what though? I do have something that will work on hand right here. I have this. So I think this will work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 20. What's that, 28? I think this will work. I think one of these guys will work. So Hi, Artemis. How are you? How are you doing? You want standard moderator? There you go. I did my nails yesterday and I do not want to break my nails. Oh my gosh. I went and did another dip, and these are not press on. These are dips. I did nail boo. I do every couple of weeks. If I don't do them thick enough, though, I'm kind of rough on my nails. If I don't do them thick enough dips, then they do crack pretty quickly. So you're welcome. How are you doing, Artemis? Yeah, I see you in my chat quite often, and yeah, I'm so thankful that you came in. Absolutely. So this one, I don't know. I just thought I would kind of, even though it's not going to fit in this, the other one did fit in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's, yeah, I'm not good at multiplying the sevens, but anyway, this one is good. And so I thought that was kind of cool how it all just kind of went together in one little convenient package. And I'm going to work on that. I've only got 3. It only takes like less than an hour to do one. Yeah. I've never done, for my nails, Artemis, I've never done press on nails ever. And so, yeah, that kind of intimidates me because I'm always afraid that I'm going to lose my nails, you know? So, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so funny. YouTube is telling me that I only have 1 person watching, and we know this is a lie because there's at least 3 people in here. I'm going to go out of my chat and then go back into it because it's so weird that it is not telling me. So this is the little kit that comes with the diamond painting. The small diamond paintings, they come with, like the big diamond painting comes with a bigger tray that looks like this. This is a bigger one. And then for the smaller kits like this, it comes with a small one. So it's way smaller. But these are really convenient. So inside of them too is the same. It's the same pen. It's the same, and it's preloaded with the putty. So you just turn it really, really slow so you don't blow out the sides, right? But yeah, it helps too if the pen is not cold. If the pen is warm and the putty's a little bit warm, it's way easier to get that to work. And it comes with like 15 bags to kit up. If you want to kit up in bags, it's never enough though. For like, if there's 27, you'd think they give you 27 bags, but they don't. And this is the little tray. Here's the, if you don't want to use the putty, you can use this. And you can load up this little 4-placer here. You can load it up with this wax, the red wax, and then there's a 7-placer inside also. And this little tray has a stopper, and so you can pour out your drills. And it's to keep the drills from flying out. I like that they lock closed too. So these scissors, I think I got them from, it came as a kit too. I've got a small pair that match it. Hi, Lynette, how are you? It's so good to see you. If I sound really weak, you guys, it's because I have a really bad migraine and I'm just, I'm suffering, and I just took a migraine pill. So that's why I sound like I do. It's not because I just woke up. It's because I'm literally suffering, and it almost brings tears to my eyes. But I wanted to come on and just hang out, you know. So this little tray comes with it. This pen that's already got putty in it comes with it. All the stickers to kit up come with it. And this is basically just the envelope. Because it's a small kit, it doesn't have like anything in it. You know, it's just like the instructions, the Facebook group, the 20% off your first purchase in app. Yeah, so that's all this is. It's not really, it's got some helpful little tips and tricks and information in there. So yeah, I hope so too, Artemis. I hope so too. So this is something that I just wanted to show you. Like if anybody wanted to try this, I would recommend doing a small kit. And I got this on, where did I get this? Might have got it on Temu. I can't remember. Dang it. And my brain's not working right when I'm in this much pain. But what I think I'm going to do is let me see if a sticker will fit on the top of one of these. I don't know if it will or not. If I have to cut them down. Oh, it will. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And each little packet is not, it's not got a lot in it. Sorry for the crinkle. Let me open this up real quick. And what I love about these, like I said, is these kits, these little miniature ones, they're all fairy dust. They all have that sparkle on them. They're all beautiful, very beautiful. Like, I don't know if you can see that on the pink. Can you guys see that on the pink? The fairy dust sparkle on it, the mica powder. I don't know if maybe my ring light is a little too high. Let me lower it. Let me lower it and give you a little bit better light here. So yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. All these pretty colors. So none of these have like, I know that each one of these is going to fit inside of these small. So I'm not worried about it, them not fitting. Even if they don't, I can use two. So I know number one is 554. So let's see if we can find 554. 310's got quite a bit in it. 310 is black and DMC code. 554 is right there. Also, you know what's really funny is usually when I'm kitting up a diamond painting, it's got a lot of static typically. But when I was down in Colorado and I was kitting up that other one, there was no, I knew when I opened the packages that there was static inside the packages because they were sticking to the sides. But when I opened them, the static was gone that fast. And it's because of the humidity, I think, down there. It was really crazy, actually. So, man, my head hurts so bad. Let's see. 891. Let's see. I'm just going to do one at a time because that way, if there's a lot, I'll have the one beside it that I can use. But I don't think I'm going to run into a problem here. I got a few diamond paintings. Where's 891 at? What? Oh, yeah. Maybe it's on here. Yeah, there it is. I got a few diamond paintings in the mail. I have not even looked at them. I have not opened them up. I mean, I opened up the box, but I haven't opened up the kits. So we also have been having a lot of rain. Last night we had an amazing lightning storm. And I was on a live with Tampa with Pam, and I was on her live, and oh my gosh, you guys, this lightning storm and the rainbow. I had a double rainbow. It was so beautiful. Sorry, I'm grabbing my trash can here. But it was a beautiful double rainbow. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I know they're expensive, but I actually went to the doctor to get compression socks. So along those lines, Lynette, I have like, you know how you get older, you get the veins in your legs, and sometimes they hurt like really bad. And if I'm on my feet a lot or sitting a lot, I'll notice that they just get a lot of pain. So what I did was I actually invested in a couple of really good pair of compression socks, and they're Bombas. But I also went to the doctor. That way my insurance would cover. So I had a prescription written, and that way my insurance would cover the cost of the compression socks. So that was that. I thought that was that way it only not much came out of pocket, you know. But so you got to get the good ones. There are some really good ones, but Bomba is probably my favorite sock ever. I need 3078. 3078. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What did I get? The what? Mystery box. Are you talking about the Dreamer Designs Artemis, or are you talking about the mystery boxes that came out from? Because they just had two come out from Diamond Art Club, release 2. I did not order them. Not the one from Diamond Art Club, but I know there was a mystery box that came out. Was it Dreamer Designs? Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I actually, you know what I did? I put them in my cart, and then I walked away from it, and I forgot to push buy, and they're probably gone. Probably gone, but it's 3078. I wanted to really bad, and I don't want to like overspend, so I got a few diamond paintings. I did not get the mystery ones, so I'm always afraid, because in the past I have gotten the mystery ones, and you know, you pay for like however many come in the mystery box, if that's what you're talking about. And then, you know, you only end up liking one, and the rest of them are sucky. Like they're really not in your wheelhouse, you know? So that's kind of why I don't do the mystery boxes anymore, because I got really upset with just, if you don't know what's coming. I mean, what I do too with like mystery diamond paintings, when it comes out with mystery, I shouldn't have put 310 there. Oh well, because there's a lot in the 310. When they come out with mystery, I look up the artist. If it's an artist that I love, I know I'm going to like the mystery. And so, you know, I'll do that. Yeah. But if it's an artist that I don't know who they are, or, you know, or what their art is like, I'll look them up. And if I don't like it, I just won't get it. I don't think this is all going to fit in here. So I'll just put 310 here. I might find another sticker to mark it as 310. Yeah, it is too much of it's a bit of a chance, you know, if you're taking a chance. And let me see if I can find the 310 sticker. Yeah, I have one in here. These are stickers that came from some kits that I bought from, what's it called? Forever Young. These are my Forever Young stickers. 310. And this way I have it marked. Okay. But let me tell you, if you're traveling and you want to take arts and crafts with you, I always take a crochet or a knit project. And I always take, if I can't take a big diamond painting, if we're camping in the camper, I know that I can take a big diamond painting. And I usually, I mean, not a big one. I'll take like maybe you know, 50 by 50 or a 40 by 30 by 40, something like that. Something that's doable and doesn't take up too much space in the camper. But when we're traveling, like, we didn't take the camper, we just took the truck. And I didn't want to like take up a bunch of space. So I took my crochet that I've been working on, and I took the small kit, and I just had my own little craft bag. So, but yeah, if you guys are popping in, say hi in the chat, you guys. I was thinking about doing like, you know, a game. My kids always like, would you rather? I don't know. Would you guys rather have a camper, go camping in a camper, or would you rather just get a hotel? I mean, because not everywhere we go do we have, you know, a family member. Like, we're just traveling, so not always. I mean, like when we went to Colorado, my son was there, so we just stayed with my son. But it's not always like that everywhere we go. So we're gonna go camper. Yeah, see, and I think the beauty of the camper is if you think about how expensive a hotel is, and then you compare it with the camper payment, the camper's cheaper. In the long run, the camper's cheaper. And not only that, but you're not in a space, like, because when you're in a camper, you're in a space that is yours. And when you're in a hotel, you're in a space that many, many thousands of people have probably been in. So, you know, I prefer the camper. Sorry if I'm going slow. I really do not feel well. I'm kind of shaky, actually. So that's why I do prefer the camper. It does kind of depend on what we're up to, what we're doing, you know. This one has a lot of static in it. We'll see if it works. Come on. So, plus I didn't want to take a large diamond painting when we were going to be out hiking a lot anyway, and seeing the scenes and the views and all that. 552. Let's see. But this, so this is going to be a project. I can just get it kit up, and these small ones are really nice. Really nice to take with. Let's see if I can find it. It's always the last place you look that you find it. So next month, my son and soon-to-be daughter-in-law are going into Billings. So I'm going to go to Billings, and she invited me to go dress shopping, her wedding dress. She's got a couple appointments at a few wedding dress places, you know, bridal gowns. And we're, me and a couple other people that she invited are gonna, I'm like spilling these all over the place. Oh, well, there's a bit of static in here. She invited us to go dress shopping with her, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, so that's true, Artemis. Yeah. So the lots, you know, it really depends on where you're going and who you're, you know, there's so many different places. There is a place in Red Lodge, Montana. The campsite is literally like right at the base of the mountains. So you wake up and you go out and you hear a stream running, and there's mountains right there, and you're in trees. So you feel like, you know, you're away from, and Red Lodge is not a huge town. It's a ski resort town. So, but the camp places, oh my gosh, the campsites are so amazing there. Like the sights are, just to wake up in the mountains and hear the stream. I love that. So yeah. Yeah, it is magical. It's just when you find that perfect spot, you know, that you always, I put this on upside down. You always want to like try to find those perfect spots, you know. Sorry, I'm going to peel this up very, very carefully. For some reason, these are all in there backwards. These, I'm going to turn them around. So we found this beautiful campsite. So we're probably going to stay there and go camping and then just go into Billings and do her dress shopping with her. I'm excited. It is so much easier with a camper, Artemis. I will tell you, it's probably actually one of the best investments we've ever made, just because it's personal. You know, you get to pretty much camp wherever you want. And we have a generator, so we could go off grid too, if we wanted to. But we usually tend to try to find the ones that are full hookup. 5x3. I wasn't going to go live for very long today because of how I feel, but if I start to feel better and the medicine kicks in, then, you know, it won't be so bothersome to be here or to talk, because yeah, my neck is just killing me. It's where my migraine is stemming from, is my neck. Let's see, this is 702. And if you guys hear noise in the background, my mom is here. So she's out doing, I don't know, I think she's out talking to my sister on the phone or something. 702. Hi, Presbyterian Garden. How are you? Aw. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hello, Sherry. Oh, hi, my friend Sherry. It's so good to see you. You know, I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer, but when I get in so much pain, I kind of get this mindset of, it's not a victim mindset. It's a, I'm in a lot of pain mindset. It's different. It's different. But last week I went live, and I think the week before I went live too. Last week I went live on YouTube. When we were on the road, I went live on YouTube on my phone. I did not go through StreamYard like I am right now. So right now, Presbyterian Garden, I am kitting up this small, it's called a mini Dazzler set, and it's called Art Supplies. I'm just going to kit it up in this little container here, but they are so cute, you guys. I didn't even open this to show you. I'm sorry. But I was like, last week, I went live on YouTube, and only that I was aware of, and the numbers did not reflect what YouTube's, like, whatever the algorithm was telling me. The numbers did not, in my live chat, did not reflect what it actually said, how many people clicked on my video, on my live. So like 100 people clicked on my 25-minute live, but only like, it was only showing me like 3 or 4 people in the chat. And I thought that was really odd. Really odd. I don't know. So this must be the little folder. It's called a sketchbook. And then this one is washi tape. And this one looks like paint. And then we have, what is this called for paint? My daughter has one of these. I can never remember what they're called. And then pencils, a thing full of pencils. But these are, oh, an easel. This one's pretty. That one's pretty. So, and they are beautiful. You just peel this off right here, and then you diamond paint that. That's a sticky surface right there. And they're glittery. Can you guys see how much glitter is on that? It's like very glittery, just the canvas itself. But that is what's in this kit. And I thought it was really cute because I love all this art. Artsy fartsy, you know. Seems like I can't seem to get enough of it. So yeah, I was just going to kit this up and see. I'm almost done with the other one. And so I wasn't going to do like, I was trying to get some of the other canvases that I have kit up, and I'm in the process of doing. I'm trying to get those ones done so that I can start my Josephine wall. But this one is the vintage 80s, the Mini Dazzler vintage 80s. So you have the TV and the Polaroid and the cassette tape, the VHS tape, the boombox, and the Rubik's Cube. And so I just took this, I kit it up in here. And yeah, I took this on our trip. There's 21 colors in this kit. And they're just little mini guys, mini dazzlers. So that was really handy. So I'll probably kit this one up. I don't think I'm going to start it just yet. I'm going to kit it up because this one, at least when we go to Montana next month for those 3 days, I'll have something to take with in the camper. Just something, because usually we're so busy during the day. The only time I have time when we're camping or whatever is in the evening times. Because like in the morning it's like get up and maybe go out and go for a little walk, and then you know, find something to do in the middle of the day. And then in the evening time, it's like, that's the only time. It's like the kids might pop in a movie and the TV and the camper. I call it glamping. I'm sure everybody calls it that. They pop in a movie and I'll just sit there and cross stitch or crochet or, you know, diamond paint. So, but it's something to keep my hands busy. I need 703. Where is it? There it is. Just keep my hands busy and my mind, and yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you guys. Oh yeah, you're on break. Okay, Presbyterian Garden. Yeah, I know that Fridays are a day, you know, everybody's still at work at the time that I go live. I actually am thinking about changing my live time to Sundays. So, and you know, Sundays in the evening, early evening, maybe between 3 and 6. I'm thinking about doing that. I haven't fully decided. I need 736. What is it? 726. Here it is. So yeah, the trip went great. The trip to Colorado. Got a lot of, you know, we went and saw a lot of things. Going up Pikes Peak was something else. Let me tell you, 14,000 feet is really hard to breathe in. It was so beautiful, Sherry. So beautiful. I had so much fun. It was like just seeing things that, you know, I wouldn't have normally seen. In the past, I went to Denver and I hated it. I hated Denver. It was horrible driving through Denver, by the way. It was so bad. It took like over an hour and a half to get from one side of Denver to the other. And that's because traffic was crazy. And every time we went through Denver on the way there and the way back, it was rush hour. So on the way there, we hit rush hour at 4:35, something like that. And on the way back, we were in morning rush hour. So it was crazy getting through Denver. But after Denver, it was a breeze. 762. That is, where's that? I think it's this one. That part was kind of a pain. Oh, it was not pleasant at all. So I am, in case anybody's wondering, I'm kitting up because Diamond Art Club sends them out in these kinds of bags. You almost have to kit up. I mean, you can't, like, when it comes kitted up in bags like this, you're already kit up. You don't have to worry about it. But yeah, when it comes in bags like this, you kind of have to kit up. So, oh, really? Face Pikes Peak. Oh my gosh. Did you see, Sherry, did you see the trail that goes up the side of the mountain? Like, it's steps that go straight up the side of the mountain. My son said he has done that. I didn't want to take the challenge. I kind of wanted to, but I knew it would be too much of a 762. Where's it at? It would be too much of a challenge for me. My hip would never have been able to make that. 813. Trying to find 813. There it is. But yeah, he lives in Colorado Springs, and we were only, I don't know, we were only like a half an hour from the entrance of Pikes Peak. There is something that I wanted to do, but my son said, you know, I mean, apparently it's pretty expensive to do it, but I wanted to go to Seven Falls really bad. Like, I wanted to do it, but apparently it's like $20 a person to go up. They like have that, they have that road completely, what do you call it? Like, I can't think of the name of it, but they have it like, how can you go and charge someone that much to go see nature? In my mind, it just, yeah. Hi, TR. Woof woof. How are you? Oh, oh my gosh. Hi. I dropped a few. So, oh, like behind a paywall is what I'm trying to think. Like, they have I wanted to go see Seven Falls, and apparently it's all lit up and it's just beautiful, but they have it behind like paywall, do you know? Like, you can't, unless you pay like $20 a person to go see it, to go on this road to go see Seven Falls. I really wanted to go see it though, but that's one thing we did not do. So, but we did go up Pikes Peak, and there's a tram that would have been fun to do. Go on the tram and go up Pikes Peak like that and ride the tram. That would have been really cool. And there was like, when we first showed up, when we got to the top, there was like hardly nobody there's like a bridge that kind of goes out and around. So you're kind of feel like you're floating up over it's really kind of eerie, actually. I walked out on that and I did a video on that. I don't think I uploaded that yet. I have a video of the trip though. Yeah. So it would have been like, just for the 7 of us, you know, like $140 just to go see Seven Falls. I really wanted to go see it, but my son took us on the backside. There's this hiking trail. We hiked up a couple of miles into the mountains, and there you could see the top of Seven Falls from where we hiked. And you just had to have really good binoculars. And it's kind of hidden in the trees too. So, but yeah, I mean, that I saw it kind of a little bit. And then there's some waterfalls up there. 26. But it was really fun. That part was really fun. How are you doing, TR? Oh. Did I miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. If somebody comes in, you know, raise your hand kind of loudly in the comments. So I don't want to miss anybody. Let's see if I can get all these in here. Yep, I can. Yay. So we got there on a Wednesday evening. We left really early in the morning on Wednesday and got there at took about 13 hours from where I'm at, from Williston down there to down there. It's kind of in the middle of the state. You don't realize how far south you are until you look at the map, you know. You're like, whoa. I've been more south than that, but yeah. It was so beautiful. Wyoming was it was kind of tough. Wyoming was kind of tough because there's really nothing to see. It's like flat. It looks like where we live now. There's not a whole lot of trees. There's not mountains or anything. It's just like flat. So Wyoming was a little bit boring, and there was no no internet signal through half of the state. So yeah, I was trying to entertain the children. It's like, well, this is a perfect time to nap, you guys. So you better nap while you don't have internet. Mm. And then when we got to, well, then we started hitting after, I think it's Cheyenne. Is it right after Cheyenne? You start hitting Denver rush hour. And that was, I mean, okay. You know, if you don't understand how an express lane works, let me just say, we could be receiving a bill in the mail because my husband popped into the express lane because he was getting frustrated with the traffic going 80 and then slamming on his brakes and then going 80 and slamming on his brakes. He jumped into the express lane. So I'm probably going to get a bill for that in the mail. Yeah, but I saw the stadium, the football stadium. I think it's called the Bronco State. Is it the Bronco Stadium or something like that? And I saw like the large. I've never been to IKEA before, but I saw the largest IKEA ever. I'd never been to a store called the Container Store, and my son took me to that. I know this sounds really weird, you guys. There's a lot of places I've never been. So when we had the opportunity to go, we did. He took me there. And I got a few little things at the Container Store because I didn't like go hog wild. I could have. There's some really cool stuff in there, but I literally just bought one thing. Well, it's two things, but it's the same thing. I bought two of these. These things. They're stackables. I'm going to put my bags of ABs in one, and my bags that, you know, that I don't have, they're just in bags like this. I'm just going to line them up in here, and I'll just use these to kit up my AB storage and my fairy dust storage. That was kind of my plan. So yeah, that's why I got them. They'll just line up like this in here. Look at how perfect that fits. That's what I'll do with my storage. I'm trying to store my specials. So this is 958. Yeah, isn't it strange? Like, there's a few places that I was talking to Tampa the other day, and she's like getting Chick-fil-A, and I was like, you know, I've never had Chick-fil-A before. Never had Chick-fil-A. And yeah, a lot of people cannot believe it. Like, how can there be somebody who's never had some of these things? Yeah, and I'm not sure, Presbyterian Garden, I'm not sure like all the locations of the Container Store. I know that I'd seen videos of people going into them and like my jaw dropping. like, wow, there's some really cool stuff in there. And so my son was like, oh, we have one of those. Let's go see. Let's go see that. So we went in there and shopped for a little while. I didn't want to spend too much time shopping when there was so much nature to be seen, you know. And since he's probably going to be there, he's stationed there for the next 4 years. He works for the Air Force. He's in the Space Force. He is cybersecurity for the Space Force, and he's certified and all that. So he'll probably be stationed there for like 4 years. So I know I'll go back. Yes. See, Presbyterian Garden. I'm not kidding. Like, you could use these for seed packets. You could just get these. These were $5, like $4.99, and they're stackable. So I got a couple of them. But you could use them for seeds. I'm going to use them for my diamond painting, but just lining up all your seeds, you know, that you didn't use that year or you're saving. Just an idea. Okay. Oh, you're from Texas. I didn't know that, Artemis. That's cool. We were pretty close. Well, I mean, I still was quite a ways away from Texas. I've never been to Texas, and I would love to go to Texas. I think the perfect time to go to Texas would be in the wintertime when it's 6 below here. You know, like go catch a suntan while you're on vacation. I wouldn't be able to drive there though. That's a long. I mean, I would, but I don't know if I'd be willing to. Yeah. Let's see. I'm reading the comments, you guys. Winter, yeah. See, Texas, and it never used to be that I can remember Texas ever getting snow, but apparently, you know, they've gotten it a few times. So Wolf, that's not a healthy diet. You howl for cookies, Reese's chips, and pizza. So when we were down in Colorado Springs, I broke my diet and I had the best pizza I think I've ever had in my entire life. And I would have eaten that pizza every single day and not gotten tired of it. It was so good. It was so stinking good. And there was this ice cream shop, because typically ice cream like really makes my stomach sick. There are certain brands that make my stomach really sick, so I can't eat ice cream. But there was a place there called John. It was in Colorado Springs. It was like literally a couple of blocks from my son's house, and it's called John's or John and John's ice cream, and it never made my stomach sick. And it was, I mean, it was so good. So good. I literally ate ice cream every single day. He shops for cookies. Reese's chips. Yeah. Oh, really? North Texas. So, in August, so next month we're going to go to Red Lodge and take the camper for my son and soon-to-be daughter-in-law will be there. And I'm going to go dress shopping with her for her wedding dress. And she's got a couple appointments there to do that. And then, let's see, make sure I put this on right. And so we'll be doing that next month in July, and then, which we're almost in July already. Can you guys believe that? Can you believe that? What the heck? Where did June go? Oh my gosh. 975. So in August, we're going to Oklahoma, you guys. That's the plan. We're going to go down to Oklahoma and hang out with my friend that just moved back. That's the plan. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to happen in a month, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when we went on this vacation, I broke my diet. Like, I gained 10 pounds in 5 days, you guys. Let the jaw hit the floor. But since we've been back, we got back on Monday night. I went right back on my diet, on my carnivore diet, and I have lost 6 pounds since Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've lost 6 pounds. And I weighed myself this morning, so tomorrow will be a pretty good, like, I'll weigh myself tomorrow morning, and I'll just use that as a judgment, like, how many pounds did I lose from Tuesday to Friday. But Joan, hi, my friend Joan. Aw, hi, Joan. Thank you for coming in. Oh, how are you doing? But yeah, I've lost 6 pounds in less than 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because when I weighed myself this morning, I only considered that 3 days. And I just made myself a bunch of Italian meatballs with cheese, and I made, what else did I make? Oh, I had made Marry Me chicken. You guys, oh my gosh, you are missing out if you've never had Marry Me chicken. Whew. Oh, you need to look that up, Google it, look it up, do the recipe. If you want me to do a video on it, I can. I've actually thought about putting my camera up to the stove and showing you how I make it. Oh my gosh. It's like this really delicious Parmesan cheese, like a Parmesan cheese spread or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but it's over chicken breasts. And then you can choose to put it over whatever you want, but I choose like a pasta of some kind. And if you don't want to have pasta and you just want to have, something else, you could do spaghetti squash. Really easy to make spaghetti squash, but wow, it was so good. Oh. Yeah. Like, when you get older, it's so easy to gain weight. And the only way I found that it's easy to lose the weight and it melts off like so fast is the carnivore diet. It's the only way. It's high fat, and you can go moderate fat. I try to do like a lean protein and add fat to that, because you're supposed to have so much fat per grams of protein or whatever. Otherwise, your body doesn't utilize it quite the same. But when you get older, you need more protein anyway, because your body starts really breaking down, This is amazing, you guys. Look at this. It all fit perfect. One more sticker. Hi, Fernando. How are you? Thank you for coming in and saying hello. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, Artemis, it's kind of like keto, but it's not. It's only meat and protein, or protein and fat. That's all it is. And sometimes I do ketovore, where I'll throw in some, and that's actually a term. So I'll do keto, or carnivore, but I throw in vegetables. So I'll do usually cruciferous vegetables only. So broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, cabbage. There's a really yummy, so if you like macaroni and cheese, you can make this really good cheese sauce that has no carbs in it. It's all fat, because it's equal parts heavy whipping cream and butter. And then you melt that together and you throw in you use sharp cheddar. And when you do it, you throw in like a teaspoon of Italian seasoning and just a tiny bit of nutmeg, just a little, just enough. And then you pour that, you fry your, and you can use ghee because ghee is, it's better for at high heat. It's more stable at high heat. So use the ghee and cook up your cauliflower. I usually use cauliflower for this. And you pour it, instead of making macaroni and cheese, you pour it over the cheese sauce over the cauliflower and you bake that. So you fry the cauliflower in a little bit of onion and garlic, and you just, cook it till it starts to look a little bit done. And then you pour the cheese sauce over it and throw it in the oven and let it bake for about 20 to 25 minutes on 350. And it's so delicious. So that's a, a keto version. So you can add that to your meat if you want to have vegetables. Cabbage is one of my favorites. Not everybody likes cabbage, and that's fine. Let me see if this will fit. I don't know if it'll fit you guys. Oh, it does, I think. There, yeah, look at that. So I would be able to cut up another one on this side if I wanted to. But this way I know what this is for. I'm not going to start it just yet. I'm going to wait and, oh, this came with this too. This is extra putty, clear putty. They don't put any color in their putty anymore, you guys. It's just clear. So if it does get on your drills or your diamond painting, it's not going to look awful, But this little tiny kit comes with it. It's pretty cool. Oop, there goes the little tip. Yeah. Wolf, wolf. I will tell you, I hate vegetables. Like, I hate them. That's why the carnivore diet works for me, because I hate vegetables. But sometimes there have been times in the recent past that I really want a salad. And if your body's craving something, you guys, and it's actually not toxic like sugar. Like, sugar is so addicting and so toxic. If you know it's not bad for you and your body's craving it like a salad, do it, because there's something in that your body's telling you it needs, So yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Presbyterian Garden. I'll see you soon. Yeah. Like I said, you guys, I might change my live times to Sundays. Sundays at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Because yeah, it seems like, people want to have someone to keep them company on the weekends, and a lot of us get really busy on the weekends. So I was gonna, did I just throw away that? I'll put it in here. I'll just add them all in here. I have so many of them. So I was thinking about changing my live times to Sundays. Yeah. Oh, Fernando, here, let me give you a mod, okay? There's your standard mod, Fernando. That way, if you have a channel, Fernando, or if you want to check out other people's channels, just click on them. I want you guys to be able to share each other out and get to know each other, because there are so many great people in this community, this crafting community. Yeah, I want you to be able to do that. So my other thing that I wanted to do was show you the other thing that I took with me on the trip for crafting. I'm going to stick all of these in here together. And I was going to, you're welcome, Fernando. You're so welcome. So I got to put this stuff away and get it out of my way. I'll put my stickers over here. And I've got this pen. So let me let me take a quick drink. I'm drinking Topo Chico. It has no, it's just carbonated water. One thing I like to do with that though is I have these drinks that I've been taking because of anxiety and the panic disorder. I have these, I found these, I think it was on Instagram. I do have an Instagram, but it's called You Relax, and it's got ashwagandha, L-theanine, kava, and lemon balm. And I drink these at night. So what's really good is you put water in it, or you mix it with one of these, and it tastes like pop, literally. And you know you're drinking something that has zero sugar in it, but it tastes delicious. And I think I'm trying to think of the sweetener that's in it. For some reason it's not coming to me. The sweetener that's in it. It's no sugar though. It's not sugar. So this is the other thing I was working on while I was on my trip. I'll get it out. It is a free. So this yarn, it's an acrylic yarn. This is not like real wool that I spun. I got it from Walmart, so it's not expensive, and the pattern is free. So this is from Premier Yarns. It's called the Arden Throw, and it is literally, you guys, it is, I mean, just the fact that the pattern is free and it's so basic. There's one thing that I always struggle with when I'm doing crocheting. There's one thing that I always struggle with, and that's the beginning of the row and the end of the row, like how to start it and how to end it. So this next row is so simple. It's chain one. I'm going to do it. I'll just do it real quick. Chain one. And then I hope my hands are in view. And then single crochet in the first double crochet. So I'll single crochet right here. And then single crochet in the first stitch in the first chain one space. Okay, so it's like this and then chain one. Like this, and it's all the way I'm setting up for the next row. Each in between each cluster, so like there's this row of clusters right here, you set up for the next row of clusters. So this is what I did while we were in the truck driving when we had no internet. I took my pattern with me, and I just thought, well, this is the easiest and best way to pass some time. So, oh, really, Fernando? Really? That's cool. Regina. Hi, Regina. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even looking at the chat. Oh, I miss you, Regina. How are you doing? I felt like I was, when we were on vacation, like I was a world away from everybody. And when I went live on YouTube instead of live on StreamYard. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, notifications have been really not good lately, Regina. Not good at all. So I get that. I don't get a lot of notifications, but while I was on the trip, I went live through YouTube instead of StreamYard, and picked up a few of those trolls, and they were kind of funny, actually. I was laughing. So, oh, it's okay. I'm so glad you came, Regina. Thank you for coming. I have been so tired since we got back, and I think it's because I didn't sleep well. I mean, I slept okay, but my back always hurts, so I didn't sleep well, and then we were constantly on the run, and so when I got home, it's like, wow, I just kind of passed out, and I didn't I just haven't had a whole lot of energy since we got back. I haven't, it's like I blink and the whole day is gone. I haven't even really had much desire to diamond paint, to be honest. So, yeah. Yeah. I had some funny trolls when I went live through YouTube. I never had trolls when I go live through StreamYard. I literally never had trolls on StreamYard ever. And then when I went live through YouTube, I've done it twice now, 2 times I've gone live through YouTube. And one of the reasons why was because at the time StreamYard was kind of on the fritz. And so I went live through YouTube and I picked up a troll there, which was kind of comical. I actually think they're kind of funny, but I actually told Miss Southern Belle, I'm like, this sounds so goofy, you guys. Where's the trolls at, people? You haven't arrived until you've got trolls. Oh, yeah. Oh, you did. Yeah, you did, Regina. You popped in. Hi, Paula. Oh, it's so good to see you, Paula. I was reading your comment this morning, about the trail and hiking and mobility. I have a really bad hip, but I don't want to stop. So the opportunity arises to go on a hike, I'm going to do it, even if I know that it's probably going to hurt. I'll just end up at the chiropractor, and pain patches don't work on me. I'm allergic to lidocaine, so I can't like put a pain patch on it or anything like that. Yeah. Fernando, I didn't actually properly introduce myself. My name is Autumn. So, yeah, that's my name. I am the crafting enthusiast here on YouTube, but my name is Autumn. Just like the season. Just like the season. I was born the first week of autumn, spring, or fall, sorry. So, yeah, I just kept right on going, and I knew I was going to be in pain. And one thing I'm really picky about is my feet. So my husband took me to Shields and he got me a pair of Merrells. I tried on a bunch of shoes and he got me a pair of Merrells hiking. They're because my feet I have really bad ankles. I just don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. So I just go until I can't go anymore. And so if your feet aren't comfortable, right, you're not going to be comfortable. So he took me to Shields. He got me a pair of Merrells, and then we went hiking. And he told me, he promised me, since we're home now, he promised me that he was going to take me hiking. So I think he's going to take me down. I was looking at All Trails, the app. There is some really cool trails in North Dakota. So this weekend, I think tomorrow or Sunday, I'm not sure which, he's going to take me hiking. And down at, if you look up Theodore Roosevelt National Park, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Paula. I'll take you with me. Yeah. I know my mom can't go anymore. I know how bad she wants to go, but she can't. She's in her she's actually going to be 77 this year. But she wants to go, so. But she can't go anymore either. She can't. It's the older you get, I'm telling you. It's just hard to get around. Mobility is hard. You know, disabilities are hard. Sometimes your joints wear out when you're young too. So I'll take my phone though. I can take my phone on this next hike that we go on now that I have nice, comfortable hiking boots. Take you guys with on whatever trail we choose. Oh, hi, okay, Fernando. Yeah. Steve. All right. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Paula. Yeah. Um, yeah. And you know, it probably depends on the terrain, like what you can handle. So I think just getting out, even if you have to use your mobility scooter, just getting out in that fresh air, it just does something, you know, to your brain. And there is a trail here in town. It's a mile long, one lap around it is 1 mile. And it's Spring Lake Park in Williston. And so in the middle is like a pond that you can, you know, take your kayak. If you want to go kayaking or something, you can take it out on there and row around. They don't stock it or nothing. You can't fish in it, but they have like playgrounds, big camping, or I mean, picnic areas and stuff. And then the one lap around it, and it's paved, so you don't have to worry about, you know, uneven terrain or anything like that. You can, it's really cool. Like, um, just getting out in the fresh air. Um, Paula, where are you located at, if you don't mind me asking? Um, yeah. Let's see, what's this next stitch? I think it's like a single crochet in the last stitch of the row. It says ending with a single crochet in the third chain from the beginning chain 4 turn. Okay, so find 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be like right. I could just go at the top of the chain too. But it says to go inside of right here, the third chain. And then it's turn. And then it says just repeat rows 2 and 3 until it's done. So the next row is chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it counts as a double crochet and a chain 1 space. So then you skip the next single crochet. So you skip this right here, and then you crochet right there above it. So then you start your cluster. And you just go through 2, go through 2, and then you see there's 4 on there. You pull through all of them, and then you single crochet 1. So the next one is the same. This whole row is only like chain 1 and cluster. So you wrap, go through the same spot, pull through 2, and now I've got 3. Wrap, go through the same spot, pull through 2, and now I got 4 on there, and then you just pull through all 4 and then single crochet. Oh, exactly. You need extra snacks. That's one thing I want my husband to take me. I want to go on a trail that's a little bit longer. I think one way on the trail I was looking at, it's one way, 2.5 miles. And then you just turn around and take the trail back. It's on the All Trails app. And it's, I think for the whole year, you can do monthly payments on the All Trails app, but for the whole year is like $36. I didn't yarn over. So pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, go through 2, and now I got 4 on there, and there's another cluster. And that's just the whole row is like that. That's all the whole row is. And it ends up looking really cool. I really like it. I love the way it looks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, latch hook. I love latch hook, Paula. Love it. I love latch hook. That is a craft that I used to do all the time. I used to do latch hook all the time. I loved it. I haven't picked it up for a really long time, but I do love latch hook. There's another thing, you guys. When we were down in Colorado, I got, I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. I wanted to show you what I got. Oh my gosh, I made a huge mess. I didn't even realize that I made this big old mess here. I was just throwing my garbage on the floor, I guess. So, I went to, okay, there's just my favorite store, right? And it's a little bit different in every state. Every state, the Hobby Lobbies are a little bit different. So my husband took me to Hobby Lobby in Colorado Springs, and my son lived like literally 2 blocks away from it, which, wow, that'll get me in a lot of trouble. Look, I got some amigurumis. Got the puppy. Isn't that cute? And they're only $5.99, and it comes with everything. Comes with everything. You got your yarn, all the different colors, your Noah's eyes, the hook, and the stuffing, and then the darning needle. So I haven't even opened these yet. I mean, oh my gosh, they are so cute. I was like, wow, I love amigurumis. Yeah, and I really enjoy it too, Paula. So here's the stuffing and the yarn. Everything's in here, and then the pattern. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. So cute. So I got that. Stuff this all back in here. I make my kids stuffed animals, whether it be on the sewing machine or crocheting. And then I got this one. Look at the cactus. Isn't that so cute? Yeah. Yes, Regina. Exactly. Okay, Paula. So when you started it, Paula, you must have been hooked right away, huh? Those are my emojis, my custom emojis that I just popped in there. But here's this cactus. This one will be interesting to do. And the reason why I say that is because look at how many you make. And you make the pot and the dirt that's in it, right? It's so cute. So I'm going to look and see here how many colors are in it. Oh, wow. Lots of greens. Look at that. So, yeah, it does come with a plastic hook. It comes with a darning needle to weave in your ends, and then pattern. So cute. Scully. Hi, Scully. Hi. I think that migraine pill started kicking in, you guys. And then I got this guy. Look it. It's a cow. It's really cute. I got this guy. So this looks like it's only going to be like just a couple of colors. Maybe 3 colors. So, and then it's got stuffing in it too. So 4 colors. Nice. And they come with the nose, the eyes that you put in it. Yeah. Thank you, Regina. Look at that. Yeah. The cow is cute, isn't it? So those are the 3 crochet amigurumis that I got. And then this other thing that I've actually tried in the past. Okay, here's another crazy thing. And maybe it's just because of my location on the map that I'm not used to this. But, you know, they don't have bags in any stores. You have to buy them. So I got a couple of reusable bags. They have a store there called the Christmas store, and it's all ornaments. Like, it's a year-round Christmas store. I thought it was really cool. So I don't think it was this store though. This was a different one. But I did get a bag from the store that's called the Christmas store. So here's the other thing. Oh, I got some washi, a little bit of washi. But here's the other thing that I want to get good at, and I haven't been good at, is punch needle. I want to try punch needle. So I got this mushroom, and it comes with, I had to buy this separate. I don't even know if it's the right size. I don't think it's the right size tool. I might have to look on Amazon to see if I can find the right size. But yeah, it's really cute. And then I got this hoop to put it in. So I'll get it secured in this hoop and then try it. Yeah. We don't even have one here, Paula. I have to go all the way to Minot, which is 2 hours east of us, to go to Hobby Lobby. So yeah, I got that. And we went to the Container Store and I got these containers, and this is where I'm going to store my leftover special drills. And then what else did we do? I'm trying to think what else I got. I got this pair of shoes. My husband got me the pair of shoes for hiking. So I'll probably take my camera and video hiking wherever he takes me. I think we're going to go down to Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and I think it's like, I want to say it's like an hour south of us, because it's past Watford. Like, it's an hour south of us. So if we get going early enough, I'll take you guys with me, and I'll try to do that one hike. I think it's at Theodore Roosevelt. I'd have to look on All Trails, but I found a really good one. And then, you know, we can spot the bison. There's bison on these trails too. I did go down to Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Oh gosh, last year. I want to say it was March of last year. And we went out hiking. It was so cold, you guys. Oh my gosh. March is always so stinking cold here. We still haven't had like hardly any summer at all. And I'm really discouraged because my garden, like, it makes me sad, because I have to figure out what I can plant later in the season that's actually going to take. So no selfies with the bison. Yeah. A drone. Oh, that would be so cool to take a drone. I'm not good at flying drones. That is, yeah, not one of my specialties at all. But there are some fancy drones out there that kind of like take off and land themselves. So I think they're really expensive. Before I did that, I would get a laptop, so a computer that I can really utilize StreamYard on. So don't know. I'm trying to not be so shaky with my crochet. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Maybe if I move my hands down just a little and go a little bit slower. So I yarn over and pull through 2. So you end up with 4 on the hook, and then you pull through all 4, and it creates this little cluster, and it creates this really cool design. So this is a one that I took. Yeah. So there is a thing on StreamYard that you can only utilize if you are working on a computer or a laptop, a desktop or a laptop, and it's called Present. So if I wanted to do a split screen where you could see me in the corner and then my project or whatever I'm showing on the main, or even present something online, like if I want to do online shopping or something or play a game, you have to have that, be able to do that. And you can't do it on an iPad or your phone. You have to have a computer to take advantage of that. And also, there's another thing you can't take advantage of unless you're on a laptop or a computer, and that is the green screens, like changing your green screen or putting, you know, a really cool screen up behind you. That's you have to have a laptop for that or a computer. Trying to read the chat. It's hard to read the chat, guys. Oh, you like crochet blankets? I think I've shown you guys the other one that I did. I still haven't weaved in the ends. I hate weaving in the ends. I will, though. I probably should do it as I go so that I don't have to do it all at once, which can be kind of a pain. That, and I've been thinking about getting back to making my socks. So, yeah. Paula, what's your next thing that you want to learn? Learn all things YouTube. You mean like going live, or all of the little aspects and fun things of YouTube? Or because for me, YouTube is a school, so there's so many things on YouTube that are educational, and it's a school for me. For me and YouTube, it's never I never treat it as just blank headspace, like just filling my head full of nonsense. For me, YouTube is a school. It's educational, and anything I want to learn, there is probably going to be a YouTube video on it on YouTube, you know, for whatever you want to learn. So, yeah. And even like looking up videos for how to do YouTubey things, you know, tech stuff. So, yeah. Tech stuff is hard. Once you learn it, you know, and you do it a couple times, it's kind of hard to forget. It's like riding a bike. But yeah. As long as once someone shows me how to do something, as long as I do it a couple of times, and it gets stuck in my head. So, oh, InShot. See, I've never used InShot, and I noticed that Lola was using InShot. It says right at the bottom of the screen, there's like this little logo. It says InShot on the bottom, and I've never used InShot before. Just downloaded InShot. Okay. Right. Learning how to use it. I'm looking at the chat on the screen. Yeah, it can be this tech stuff. There are so many aspects to YouTube. This tech stuff can be kind of intimidating, you know? I did take cross stitch with me too, but I never did start it. I took my cross stitch kit from Fat Quarter Shop. But I never did quite get that far. And the reason why is because in this kit, also it's really hard to cross stitch on the road, but it comes with this bag, and this is the kit. It's called Spring Blooms, and it's so pretty. This is the finished product. Once you get it put on the board, and they finish it on, it's like, I think it's called, it's kind of like foam core board, but it's not. It's got a sticky back on it. But yeah, but anyway, I have a really hard time with seeing the stitches, like, especially when I'm driving. Even if I'm wearing my glasses, I don't want to miss a stitch. So, okay. Okay, it's like StreamYard, Restream. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is called, it's from Fat Quarter Shop, and it's called Stitch Quarterly. This kit came, so quarterly meaning every season they have a new one, and the kit every season it comes with something different. So I think this one came with, yeah, it came with this thing right here. You know how in diamond painting, I don't know if everybody's a diamond painter, you can kit up like this, right? And like something like that. But they also created it for cross stitch too. So these little slots hold floss bobbins. So I can just slide them in the slot, and this is a magnet for your needle. So you can kit up. And that is so genius. I think it's genius. But this came with this kit. They also come with needles and needle minders, but you can also call it a cover minder. This is for my my Christmas one. My daughter-in-law, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, wanted a needle minder, or because she's been doing some needlework, and she's like, oh, I lost some needles. And I'm like, oh. So I gave her this one. I'm like, just put this on your project, just magnetically stick it to it, because it's got a front and a back, and just throw your needles on that so you don't lose your needles, because you don't want your dog stepping on the needles or sitting on them by accident if you're cross stitching on a soft surface. But it came with the bag, the DMC floss, the pattern, the what did they call this? It's called a floss bobbin station. And then you get the material and the needle minder. But it's stitched quarterly because it comes out once every season. So what do you mean, Fernando or Steve? Yes, absolutely. You don't have to, you can come in here and just hang out. Absolutely. You don't have to be a crafter. You don't have to do any of this stuff. However, there's a lot of crafts out there, a lot of crafts, and it doesn't, you can learn so many, or find out so many different things. Like my son, my 16-year-old, likes wood burning, so he started a wood burning, doing that. Yeah. Kidding. Yeah. So I did take this with, I just didn't do it because I just didn't have time to. The first thing is because it's not stamped. that material that comes in this is not stamped, so you can't see the picture on it, which means that you have to do some counting. And if you miss a stitch or make a mistake, it's really a pain in the butt to have to rip it out and, you know, redo it. So yeah, I didn't start it, even though I wanted to. What is the other things? The other things that I wanted to do? I don't know. I have a bunch of floss from the floss. What do you call it? They are. I have to open one to find out, to remember what it's called, but it is Fat Quarter Shop. The majority of anything that I get that is stitching related, when it comes to, I should just get my scissors out. When it comes to like cross stitch or sewing, I typically go with Fat Quarter Shop, but I also like 123 Stitch. They have a lot of patterns on there, and they get kits. This one is, which one is this? I don't even know which month this is. January. This was January 2025. That's how far back it's been since I've opened my flosses. I haven't been cross stitching, so, but I still keep their floss kits because I like to have my own. Just like I store my drills for my diamond paintings and keep them, I also keep my, I like to have a stash of floss, but these are some really pretty colors for January. Oh, okay. Yeah, Wolf. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. You're probably in a different time zone than me, huh? Oh, jewelry making. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Before you found diamond painting. I have all of that stuff, Paula. Oh my gosh. I have the wire wreaths. I have stuff that I wanted to, like the ribbon that has the wire, the fine wire in them, so you can mold, you know, shape the ribbon. I have a big bucket of jewelry making supplies. In the past, I have made my friends necklaces and bracelets and stuff like that. But yeah, crafting has been something that's always been kind of like in my blood. My aunt taught me how to bead when I was young. So, yeah, she had me making necklaces and earrings when I was really young, like probably 8 or 9. Thank you, Wolf. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just like what is comfortable. That like there are so many crafts you can do, so many, and you kind of need to try them in order to find out what you like or what feels, you know, because for me it's therapy. Like crafting is very therapeutic. So, yeah. So I find the ones that I really like, and those are the crafts that I do just for therapy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Paula. A lot of people pick up the crafting when they, you know, retire, when they're hit that retirement. Medically retired. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't feel good. So, you know, the pain goes away in my head and my neck, but it's like a fibromyalgia flare. but then I have to deal with the side effects of the medicine, so it really stinks. I did get a really cute diamond painting though. You guys want to see it? It's something that had been restocked so many times, and every time it comes back into stock, it gets sold out. Like, it's really hard to get it because it sells out so fast. And a lot of you have probably already seen it. Hold on one moment. I will grab it. Oh, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Why do I do this to myself, you guys? Oh, I know where I put it. Grab it real quick. It is this one. It is this one. Aw. 24-minute countdown. Yeah. That's one thing I hate. Joan, I am so with you on that. Every time I want to do a live stream, I have to clean off my desk. And oh my gosh. It's kind of annoying because I keep a lot of my stuff here on my desk, and then, oh my gosh, I have to clean it up every time I want to do a live or come in here and craft or film something. Yeah. That's another thing I got to do. I got to get on my editing app and edit my trip. I got to join all my little videos together. So this one's called We Are Sun by Marianne Broom. This one, it's only a 13 by 13 and it's a round drill kit. It's always out of stock. Like, this one is so popular. It is so popular. It's got 23 colors, 2 Aurora Borealis, and it's only 13,000 diamonds. So just a little over 13,000. But isn't it? It's so pretty, and it's always out of stock. Like, every time I go on there, I'm like, wow, that sold out again. So I don't know how many times that thing's been restocked. Oh, yeah. There you go. See, you're with me on that, Joan. Just, you gotta, like, change up your crafts every once in a while, you know? Instead of just diamond painting, I'll grab cross stitch, crochet, spinning. I'll start spinning my yarn. One of these days, I'm just going to go get all of my spinning tools, because I have a drop spindle, Turkish spindle, supported spindle, spinning wheel. And yeah, so there's just so many. So once again, oh, it does come with a brass tip. This must be a plastic tip then. This one has the white putty in it. Wow. This one has a white putty in it. And it also comes with this brass tip. And a 7-placer. And I really do like these smaller trays. They're nice. And then it has baggies and extra putty, which I'm not too keen on the colored putty. The clear putty, I prefer that because it doesn't leave. Like, if it does get on your diamond painting, it doesn't leave stuff on it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So one day I might have just, like, you know, like what I'm spinning kind of a thing. Because I'm always doing something. Typically, I do only reach for my diamond painting lately. For the last year, that's all I've done. There's nothing in this. No, there is. This will have stickers in it. It's different. So all of the stickers for kitting up is right here on your start and end date. And So it's a tiny little guy, but it's so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. And I think this could be done really quick. It's just hard for me to go and start another diamond painting when I know that I want to try, you know, get my Josephine wall kitted up and stuff. So I don't really want to kit this up, but oh my gosh. Oh, it came with a little bronze card, trading card. That's really pretty. And then here's a warranty thing. So snapshot that and it does a warranty. I need to redeem my trading cards. I didn't redeem them yet. But I have so many. I have to redeem them and then I get more discounts. Pastel. Oh, okay. What do you think of it? They look really pretty. There's a different color when all of my trays that from Diamond Art Club are white, except for the one that came in the Christmas. Do you remember when they did the Christmas? Oh, what is it called? The calendar, not the calendar that you hang up on the wall, but the one where you open up something new every day for like 12 days or whatever. I got that, and so one of the trays that I have is green. It's like a Christmas green. But yeah, they did come out with some different color trays now. I'll put it back in this box when I'm done. But yeah, this is a 13 by 13. So, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day today. I'll probably figure out something for dinner. I don't really, whenever I make Miami chicken, there's never leftovers on that, ever. That always gets eaten all up. So, I don't know. Just trying to get those wrinkles to release. Okay. Pastel colors would be so pretty. Those are my favorite shades. I like the, I guess it depends on my mood kind of, but I like the deep burgundies and greens and, like the really dark moody colors. I also like the really light pastels. So it kind of does depend on my mood. And this one has 2 ABs, but I don't want to crinkle too much. Oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain today. It stinks. But they're so pretty. Vibrant, very vibrant. I love these colors right here. Those are really pretty. $8.14 and $4.98. Oh, there's the AB. 129, a pretty yellow. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a really pretty yellow. Some greens. Looks like a dark purple. Ooh, that's a pretty green. And then, where's the other AB? Do I pass it? Oh, maybe it's in here. It's right here. 132. So it's an orange AB. Very nice. But yeah, this one would be good. A good one for taking camping. It's, it's small. It's not going to take up a whole lot of space. So yeah, there's that. So this is one. It's not expensive either. It wasn't like hugely expensive, which is very much appreciated because some of these larger kits cost like, 60 to 80 bucks. And yeah. But this one was like, I don't know, just restocked so many times. Sorry for the crinkle, you guys. Yeah, it's only 13 by 13, which is nice, right? So, yeah. But I was and I'm not speaking in the sense of like feeling like victim mentality by any means, but I appreciate everybody so much that comes into my lives and just hangs out with me. And I mean, I don't do it just to sit and talk to myself. I really love the community, but I have been ghosted by some of the community, and it really kind of hurts my feelings. Like, you know, you set out to really support people and want to be a place where people can be supported, and you do things just to support the community and stuff, and then those same people ghost you and treat you like you don't matter, and that really kind of is very hurtful. And I'm sure everyone has experienced it. Like you see them show up on other people's lives, but then they don't show up on yours, even though, you know, maybe they're not getting the notifications. I don't know, but it becomes a running theme, and it makes you like, and I'm not the type of person that really wants to like be reactive in the sense of like, you hurt my feelings, so I'm going to hurt yours, you know, because that's not who I am. That's not how I work. But it really does, like, it really does hurt my feelings. Like, and I try to keep my feelings out of it as much as I can, but we go live because we want the community in our life. And then when someone ghosts you that you thought supported you, it really can be, it just hurts my heart a little bit. And I just got to get over it, you know? I was actually not thinking of going live. It wasn't just because of the headache, it was, and the neck pain and all that. It was just because you start feeling unappreciated. Like, wow, people don't really notice I'm there. Um, and I'm sure other people have this feeling. Um, but, and everybody, I'm sure everybody goes through it. And it is the summertime, you guys. It is. It is the summertime. But then you see those people pop up on other people's lives, and it's like, wow, you know, they really don't want to support me. And I don't know what to say to that, because I almost feel fooled for supporting them, you know? Like, yeah. Yeah. Like, exactly, Paula. Like, you know, I was going to these other people's lives, and they wouldn't even make a, you know, even notice that I made a comment or not acknowledge it. Um, and then I started realizing, wow, maybe, you know, maybe they don't want me around. So I'll just not go to the live then, or I won't, you know, go on their videos, because I can tell, like, you know how you can feel other people's energies, and you just kind of know when people don't want you around. Yeah. Um, and maybe we all experience that at times, but it's just very, very hurtful. And, you know, it makes me want to just kind of not go live. It's like, wow, nobody really, but then I'm like, but there are people in here that I love seeing. Like, you guys come in here and I love seeing you guys, and I appreciate you so much. But everybody has a life, you know, and not, I think just popping in and saying hi is a good thing. Um, yeah, time zones matter too. Um, yeah. Oh, thank you, Regina. Thank you. I love you guys too. And that's why I started making videos and being part of the community. You know, it's not just diamond painting that I'm into, though. It's like I have so many. I have so many that I do that, you know, it's not just a diamond painting community. It's literally all crafts. All crafts. There are some people that, you know, do something that I'm not necessarily into that craft, but I love to watch it, you know. So yeah. Um yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to read the text. Some of the text is hard to read on my phone. I could probably unplug it and change the angle. That way it's easier to read. There. I feel like sometimes under that same context, Paula, I feel like I don't know how to put this into words. Like people aren't as genuine as you once hoped, you know? Or maybe people don't show up because maybe they're threatened by you and they don't want to support you because, you know, it's not, I'm never like, I think some people can be threatened by a genuine person, a person who is truly themselves, who is not in it for anything but the community. Like I don't want to do this. This is not, yeah, it's nice to make a couple bucks for, you know, people watching the ads, but it's literally a couple of bucks. Like you don't get a payout till you reach that $100 mark every time. And that can take sometimes 2 or 3 months. So it's not like you're in it for the money. We're not, you know, we're not all Mr. Beast. So, but you know, so it's not about that. It's not about the money. It's about the community and being part of it and wanting to be accepted. And then there are people that you know, I kind of question their motives, or maybe they start thinking they're better than you, you know? Well, they put on their pants one leg at a time, just like me. So, and just like all of you, we're all just people. We're all just people. Like no one is better than the next. No one has better content than the next. No one has, you know, has is it, I just have never felt better than somebody, and I don't ever want somebody to feel like they're better than me. Like I just I don't know. I like the genuineness of people. Um yeah. Yep. And it's hard, Paula. Let me tell you, the first time it wasn't hitting record that was the hard part. It was it was hitting you know, posting the video. I was like, oh, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? And then lo and behold, you know, it's, I did, I do receive acceptance and kindness. And there's so many people that leave me such nice comments. Yeah. Yes, Joan. Yes, you're live next. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you on yours, okay? Yeah, I'll pop in there in the chat. Yeah. I honestly stopped following those people that are ghosting me, and it's just because I can tell they don't want me around and I don't want to support that kind of behavior. I just don't. I can't, you know, and I think someone having 10,000 followers versus 150, it doesn't make them more important than you. It just doesn't. And I think that some people kind of get in YouTube world and they don't, it's almost like their life becomes that. And though it's nice to have that community, I don't have someone around me that is going to craft with me and stuff. So that's what YouTube is to me. That's what the community is someone to craft with. So, and someone to bounce off of ideas off of, you know, put up a video, ask questions, and get that back, you know? Yeah. Yep. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Steve. I will never forget your name. Now that I've said it a couple times, Fernando, like I will never forget your name now, right? I think that finding a genuine topic, like this is a crafting, like the niche, there's not a specific niche in my channel. Yes, I diamond paint. Yes, I crochet. Yes, I knit. Yes, I do all these things, and I have my farm and my garden. So it appeals to a lot of different niches. I think what it comes down to is not necessarily the craft, but the person, like that wants to, you know, be part of the community. So perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Regina, yeah, do. Yeah, go join Joan's live. I'll be over there when I'm done here. Yeah, I also, yeah, I just did a gardening video, and you know, my gardening videos don't get like a whole huge crap ton of views, but that's okay. Like usually what I get views on, if I'm going to do a video that gets views, it's going to be unboxing diamond paintings, you know. I get a lot of views on those, or like not stash videos, but haul videos. People love haul videos. And I haven't posted one of those in a long time. I haven't posted a haul video like yeah, a haul video. Everyone says perfect in North Dakota. Oh, there's a funny saying in North Dakotans say it. And a true North Dakotan has a North Dakotan accent. And I don't know if I mean, I've been here for like 14 years, so I might have picked up the North Dakotan accent, but it's kind of like the Minnesotan accent, you know? And yeah. Um, they say, I'm trying to think of it. For some reason, it's escaped me. I don't know why it's escaped me, but there is it's something that I've heard only North Dakotans say. It'll come back to me. Yeah, Paula, what do you think about Temu videos, Temu hauls? Because I have one that I recorded, and I recorded it actually at the beginning of it might have been middle of May, and I haven't put it up yet, but it was a fun one. I actually really liked it, but because of all the crap that's gone on with Temu, it's just really, you know, it's like you can't post any links anymore unless it comes from a local warehouse. You can't get it anymore. And it's like, do you really want to show people things that they can't get, you know? And it makes me kind of sad that, because it's kind of destroyed the Temu haul. I mean, people are still doing them, but gosh, they're all local warehouse now, and a lot of the stuff that I have is from, you know, the China, from the old Temu. So you guys got weekend plans? Stuff that you're gonna do for the weekend? I think just maybe going hiking. My husband taking me hiking is one of the only things that I really have planned. I wanted to get him a kayak for Father's Day, but we didn't do that because I know how bad he wants to go kayaking. Yeah. So, that you make a very good point there, Paula, because honestly, you're not just, if you do a Temu haul, it's really only affected the United States, those tariffs. So someone in another, I might not be able to post the links for what I'm showing, but someone in another country will be able to look those up. So yeah, it is. So, yeah. So I'll probably still post it. I don't know why I sit back and second guess myself. I'll probably still post it, and then yeah, maybe one of these days I can afford a laptop. I'll save up my money from doing YouTube, and I'll get myself a laptop so that I can utilize all of the things. I can utilize all of the things that StreamYard has to offer, because I can't do that on my iPad. I can't do that on my phone. It has to be on a computer, and I don't want to go live on my computer, my PC that's in the living room, because there's so much background going on. It's always background going on. Yeah, I will, Paula. I'll go out there and edit it right now, put it all together. When I say edit, I mean like there's several clips. I'll put it all together and add my intro and outro. But I don't want to like edit my Temu hauls. I think those Temu hauls are so much fun. I don't want to edit them. When I say edit, I mean put it all together. So, and maybe I'll film another one once I get my trip edited too. So I want to get my trip edited, put that up, put all those clips together too. So there was when we went through Denver. It was I believe on the north end of Denver when we first came into Denver. I think that's the entrance. I'd have to look at my maps, but there's one thing that's there that I did not take the kids to, and I think they would have enjoyed was Elitch's. It's Six Flags. It's right across from the football stadium. Oh, I would have loved to do that, to take them, but um so what do you edit on, Paula? So I edit on CapCut, but you can also do it on your iPhone. You can use YouTube Create on any phone, any device. If you record on that device, you can edit on that, and you just go into YouTube Create and you add your clips or whatever, and then your intro, you add your intro there, and you create your intro, which can be technologically a little bit more complicated. I watched a few videos on how to do it, so I use not CapCut, but this is gonna. Okay, so go into Canva. In Canva, you can create an intro outro. So what I did was I went on Suno, I created, and I just kind of typed in what the genre of music that I wanted it to create. And then I went into Canva and I made, and this might all sound a little too much, but it's really only a few steps. I went into Canva and I created I just added little things. So if you see in my intros, all those little things that pop up and play, I did all that. And then I added my Suno song to that and downloaded it together. And that's what I uploaded it to my YouTube file on my computer. And so every time, and you don't have to do it on your computer. If you do it on Canva, you upload it to your phone. Then you always have it on your phone. And that's where you can edit from that. So you add your intro, outro from there. Yeah, see, I don't have a laptop either. I would really like to have a laptop that I can record on, and I really want a Lenovo ThinkPad, and they don't even make those anymore. So I don't know. My daughter has an HP and she really likes it. And Tampa's Creek, Tampa's Creek, or Homesteading and More, I think is what it's called. I never do good with names when I'm not looking at them, but she uses an HP. So, and she's never had trouble with it, but some people say don't use HP. So, oh, you do. See, Paula, you already have. So Lenovo makes amazing tech equipment. Like their stuff. My desktop was Lenovo. It's a touchscreen PC, but the laptop, they're just great machines. My son, who works for Space Force, swears by Lenovo. So, yeah. So definitely, maybe one day I'll be able to afford one that has, because I want it to have quite a bit of memory, but to be able to store files and stuff on, edit videos on. But yeah, so I use Canva. I use Suno. I've used Kling for AI, like making videos that are, let's see, how do I put animated? So like they move. So you can make an AI video that moves. You can use Suno to make a song, connect them together, and there you go. You just download that together. But you use Canva. So Suno, Canva, a YouTube Create, or CapCut. There's a lot of editing. I just found CapCut to be the easiest for the way my brain works. So it's, yeah. Um, I don't know. That's kind of how I work it. An AI image. Oh, yes. So there is an app, and I'm not, where did I do it? It was on TikTok. And it's like turn yourself into, into like, make yourself a cartoon, turn yourself into a cartoon. Yeah, for the intro, right? That would be cool. Yes, I did. I just did that this morning. I was messing around with it on TikTok this morning, and that was really kind of interesting. So last night, it took a really long time. I was really surprised, but last night I was messing around with TikTok, and it said take a picture of yourself and we'll turn it into an AI image. So it took all night. It didn't pop up until this morning, and it didn't even look like me. I'm like, what the heck? It was cute, but I don't think it looked like me. But there are apps that will do that for you. Yes, definitely. So, well, I suppose I think my mom's gonna head home today, so I'm gonna go out and say goodbye to her. I love TikTok, Paula. I do. I love TikTok Shop. I love TikTok. It's so easy just to create, a short little clip. Like I was doing just my hiking or just the views of what I was seeing, and just short little, you can even do 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever, and just have it be little uploading little shorts. You'd be amazed at how many people come and watch those. Like, um, the one of the hike has like 960 views last time I checked on TikTok. So I just upload like little shorts on that from my phone. So TikTok is kind of fun. I like TikTok Shop. I get in trouble on it. Oh man, it's so hard to say no to all this really cool things that people are trying to sell you. But I did find a microphone that drowns out background noise. Because, like, if I want to use say I want to use my desktop, my PC, Lenovo, for doing a live. And I want to go live on there, but I don't want all the noise and then all the stuff in the background. So if I use this microphone, it'll drown out all the background noise, and I'll be able to use the green screen. So it would be, you would only see me, right? And you wouldn't hear all the stuff going on in the background. So I found that this little microphone on there that drowns out, they were testing it, and I was pretty impressed that you couldn't hear any of the background noise going on in the house. So if my dog was barking, or if someone was watching a movie, or, doing the dishes or something, and I was doing a live, you wouldn't hear all that. So I'm kind of excited to try it. It wasn't hugely expensive. You just plug it into your device, and then you have a microphone right close to your face that drowns out all the background noise. So I'm going to try that. Usually it takes 5 to 7 days to get what my TikTok shop orders. So they're usually pretty quick. And I'll try it out and see. I'll let you guys know what I think of it, because that's actually pretty cool, because then you wouldn't get like copyright strikes for someone if one of your kids was watching a movie in the background, or your husband was watching TV, or someone was playing music. You wouldn't get copyright strikes, because then you wouldn't hear the background noise, and I thought that was kind of genius. So, or the dog was barking, there's always those things going on in the background. I don't even know what I'm going to make for dinner. I'm trying to think what I'm going to make for dinner. I don't even know. This week one night I made Marry Me chicken. One night I made, oh my gosh, my brain, it's like I can't even remember what I had for dinner last night. Last night my mom made SOS. I don't know if you guys, have you ever heard of SOS? I don't want to say what it is, but it's on a shingle is what it stands for, is what SOS stands for. And you can put it over toast, or she did mashed potatoes, and you make like this hamburger gravy. So you do the hamburger, and then you do this hamburger gravy, and you use it over mashed potatoes or toast. But it's called SOS. Some people just call it hamburger gravy. She made that last night. And then another night, I can't remember what I made. Tacos. I made tacos one night. So I don't know what I'm going to make tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have my husband bring home something easy for the family to eat, and I'll just have my Italian meatballs that I made, and that can be my dinner. Last night I did a couple of fried eggs over easy with my Italian meatballs. It was really good. It was really good. Oh my gosh, really? It's nearly your supper time. You eat kind of late, 9:15. I can't eat that late. I mean, I can snack that late, I guess. Sometimes I might get out some chicharrones for snacking. Or cheese or cheese sticks or something that's more carnivore. But yeah, I suppose I better get off here and go talk to my mom before she heads home. And my sister was going to come over for a little bit to pick up my mom. But 5:30. Okay. Wow. Tea time. Yep. My husband and I have been drinking this tea called kidney tea, and it's for detoxing the kidneys, keeping your kidneys healthy. But it's from Dr. Morris. I think it's Morse, Morse, I think. But yeah, he has like a whole detox line of, for whatever organ you want to detox. But we've been doing the kidney tea. So at night we've been drinking a cup of that. It's got a bunch of really good stuff in it for the kidneys, herbs and stuff. So yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to get off here because talk to my mom for a little bit before she leaves and try to figure out what's for dinner, something easy. And I might go lay on the couch and just go say hi to Joan. I don't feel good. This medicine and all this pain. But yeah, I thank you guys for being so kind and showing up and, talking to me. I would love it if I could stay on live longer. But I'm going to do a long live I think in my year. It's either my year renewal or my birthday. I might combine the two to get my hours. But, oh, bye, Steve. Yeah, so maybe I'll do a really long live then and just find, a diamond painting like this and work on it, or small ones, and chat with you guys for a little longer. So, but yeah. So I'll see you on the next one. Okay. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.